might be a short video, to be honest. It's pretty dark outside. We're not even going over things. It's just me talking. I don't want this channel to become strictly commentary and me just talking about my life, because that's pretty boring. I want my platform more than anything to be multi-diverse. I said that multiple times, and it was getting repetitive, but yeah, it's not that many words to discuss this about, because there was finna be a 2-part video, because I made one before, but now that I'm looking over, it's not really what I wanted to say at the moment. It was more rushed. It wasn't natural. And I feel like if I start putting out videos just, consistently, but with no essence to it, it becomes dull to a point where I'm just saying stuff and I don't really mean it. For this one, it's pretty simple. I'm not finna drag this one out like my first video. First video was pretty long, pretty long. But 24 minutes of me just strictly talking about what I want, this, that, and the third. But I haven't even set up anything to get to the point where I'm like, ooh, I got this done, I got this, that, and the third done. But all right, we're not gonna do, we're not gonna count down how many videos I have down or anything, because it doesn't really help in a way. So this one, I feel like I need to stop overthinking. I said that multiple times, but I feel like, in a way, overthinking kills creativity, but sometimes it can flourish creativity because you have so many thoughts that you just jot down, and it makes so many different, areas or different ideas. I low-key wish I did better, on the camera. But I'm not gonna stay here long, because I'm not trying to get eat up by mosquitoes and different insects, because it's outside. I'm in the country, so we're trying to shorten this out. I'm usually a man of few words, but now that I'm in life, seriously, now I have to start, becoming one. Gotta become myself, because I don't know who I really am. I feel like the person I was before was just strictly a persona, just to keep it pushing, go out throughout the days. But now I can be a little bit serious, because I'm basically by myself, because I wish I had a big friend group I could just yap to all day. But I had that before I moved, but now it's just nobody picks up the phone, so you can't, everybody got their own lives, so you can't really blame them. Everybody got their own lives, you can't turn yourself into a victim and be like, oh, I don't have any friends. You gotta go out there and make some. And the friends I did make weren't really friends. It was just people using me, or just wanted to be by me, You didn't know who I really was, just wanted to be like, oh, I know him, oh, yo, I know of him, we're cool. But didn't really know, I don't even have any issues, but didn't know my struggles or my aspirations or my inhibitions, But that's okay, because, multiple people got their own things, so you can't really indulge yourself in other people's lives and expect them to care about you how you care about them, Because, you can be emotionally intelligent, but you can't, it's not always the right thing to do. You could be emotionally intelligent, but not use it for the right thing, Using a lot of filler words once again, but I'm trying to explain myself into a broader standpoint where everybody can understand me, not just a specific person. That's why I think me making multiple videos is way better than me just, ooh, yada yada yada, part 2, part 1, how I feel about life, this, that, and the third, and then post it and then move on. Because what I'm doing right now with these little, I guess, monologues is I'm posting them, but I'm not reviewing them. I'm just posting them. I'm not editing them. It's strictly uncut, and it's there's hella mistakes in them, but it's okay, because I'm gonna look back on them and be like, damn, I started from nothing. That's good. That's wonderful. Now look at me. I'm up there. But right now, it's gonna be pretty corny. I don't lie. But in my mind, I'm probably gonna start posting at night. You know, so like, if you wanna watch me late night, you can. You know, cause I want people like, oh shoot, Solitude posted. Oh shoot, Solitude posted again. Late night. You know. So like when you're about to go to bed, you can put me in the background or something. But I feel like my first, dang, this might be hurt. This might hurt me in the long run. But I feel like my first 25, my first 25 videos will just be me talking until I get equipment and understanding what I want to do. Cause I feel like you gotta conquer one genre of type of YouTube before you start. Cause I don't want mine to be generic. You know, it'd be like 20v1s or Q&As or going up to people randomly in the mall and telling them to swap phones, like that type of culture, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. I don't judge. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I feel like that, you know, it's for that type of people, you know? But what I want is more than that. I don't want mine to just be just another YouTube channel. I want you to, you know, be able to look at mine and be like, dang, he really started for nothing and he put himself on the map. Because, you know, I could put myself on the map with different things like sports and all, but that's not generic. That's a wonderful thing. Like, even, like, say this you know, this sports stuff work out. You know, I believe in myself for like it work out, but at the point I am right now, you know, it's not just a feeling. It's like me knowing that it's not gonna last long. Cause like, you know, I have, you know, even having a God-given talent, you need like the physical capabilities to, you know, stay healthy and just be there mentally and physically throughout many struggles. And I feel like mentally, nobody really talks about the struggles of being an athlete, especially when it's in a collegiate level. Like, the mental pressure is more than anything. And I haven't even started and I'm already talking about it. And that's the thing I'm really nervous about. But it's okay, because I feel like once I start really, you know, getting my name out there, I'm gonna be able to, you know, talk about not just what I want and what I need, but talk about myself and my past and like what I really want to do when I, you know, get, I guess, stability. Because I feel like, because when I first started, I was like, damn, I want revenue from this, I want money, I want this, that, and the third. But like, I feel like that's not really it's not, you know, what's the word for it? You know, it's not really a great way to see it. Because if you're looking for this one thing, you'll be like, oh, I want to start YouTube, I want to get money. Like, if you don't have a passion for it, you're not going to get the outcome you want. Because so many people, you know, I try to stay out this, but so many people want to be like, I guess, influencers or streamers because they see, you know, multiple people of their kind doing it, but not doing it for the right reasons. You know? Not doing it for the right reasons. So I feel like there's not really a right reason to do it, but you should do it to, you know, impact people positively, you know? But I've been saying that since you know, since whenever. But that's okay, because right now where I'm at, how I'm talking to y'all, yeah, I gonna see this for a little minute. Like, this is how a video is gonna be, you know, late night or like in a, you know, midday, me yapping for a hot couple months, man. Hot couple months. But that's okay, because at the end of the day, what I'm looking for is something, you know, beyond just YouTube. I feel like I have to build something that's more worth than just, you know, cash, you know? Let me say that a lot. But, you know, I'm running a blank now. I'm not trying to run it up, but, you know, it's always going to be, I feel like sometimes my titles will match up to the video. Sometimes it won't, you know? But the title, I don't know what the title will be. But not every video I'm going to talk about the title and what it's going to be, but some will, some won't. But it's okay. I just hope the audio is good, because I'm working on a goddamn toaster, basically. But in each video, I might I make a quote for myself, some quotes will be corny or so-called deep, but some quotes will just be simple. And that's why I like it, because it's coming from me and me only. But I might have to start getting in the house, because I am getting eat up like crazy. There won't be no intro or no outro. It's just me start getting into it. And I think I might keep that like that for all my videos, because I feel like it's different. Just getting straight into it, no intro or outro. It's just me cutting it off. I don't want to be no sellout, Like, once I start getting the endorsements, I start getting intros and start trying to sell products and stuff like that, But I'll figure it out. I hope so. Consistency, it's the main thing you need, but, like, you be consistent and you just putting out straight garbage. What's the point, You gotta, not just preserve your craft, but build it on something that's more. I really hope I know what I'm doing. I hope it's not a waste of time. But yeah, that's it. To be honest, have a great night.